I'm Jenna Budell with the news. The Du Bois County Health Department confirmed 24 new cases of COVID-19 from over the weekend. 13 were reported on Saturday, 9 on Sunday, and 2 as of today on Monday. Du Bois County now has a total of 951 positive cases. Now, out of these 951 positive cases, approximately 107 cases are active, with 826 recovered. 18 deaths have been reported as well. 8,133 residents have been tested for the virus as of Monday morning. The best way to keep yourself and others protected are by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to mask up, Hoosiers. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 3,287 COVID-19 deaths, 112,027 positive cases, and 1,882,248 Indiana residents have been tested for the virus. The numbers for our viewing area are as follows. Starting off with Du Bois, we have 951 cases and 18 deaths. Pike is reporting 141 cases and 1 death. Spencer, 221 cases, 4 deaths. Perry with 208 cases and 13 deaths. Martin with 164 cases. Davies with 643 cases and 27 deaths. Orange is reporting 284 cases, 24 deaths. Knox with 491 cases and 9 deaths. Crawford is reporting 103 cases. Posey with 302, Lawrence with 504 cases, 28 deaths. Gibson, 479 cases, 4 deaths. And Vanderburgh is reporting 3,383 cases and 30 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to in.gov/ISDH. Imagine you're driving on a rural Indiana road when traffic suddenly comes to a halt behind a heavy piece of farm equipment. What do? Harvest season is here, and the Indiana State Department of Agriculture is reminding drivers to be mindful when sharing the road with large pieces of farm equipment. This could include tractors, grain wagons, or carts, combines, and other large trucks transporting agricultural products. Although these vehicles are the key to a successful harvest, they can cause some traffic headaches. If you get caught behind one, Purdue Extension educator Ken X says to be patient.
Sometimes you're just stuck behind them for a while because it's just not safe for you or the farmer for you to pass in certain places where you have no visibility on what's on the other side of that curve or the hill or behind some trees or shrubs that might be on the side of the road someplace.
They are required to have a red triangle-shaped reflector to warn approaching drivers that slow-moving equipment is on the roads and most don't go above 25 miles per hour. In some instances, you may be able to pass the farm equipment, but only if it is safe to do so. If you decide to pass a farmer, Eck explains what to look out for.
Don't take unnecessary risks. If you're leaving early in the morning and know there's farmers around, maybe try leaving 5 minutes early so you have the time to get to where you need to go. Don't definitely pass in places where there might be a concern. Don't go over the hills and things like that when you can't see what's on the other side. Don't go excessively. Make sure the farmer or whoever's driving the implement can try to see you, and sometimes that's very challenging because of the size of the machinery. And definitely just take your time. That's the main thing.
At all times, follow the rules of the road. Don't tailgate farm equipment, pass only in designated passing zones, and ensure you are following the hands-free driving law. Indiana's unemployment continues to drop. The state had a jobless rate of 6.4% in August, which is still below the national rate of 8.4%. This is a significant decrease from the state's 7.8% rate in July. Indiana's labor force had a net increase of 41,752 over the previous month. This was a result of a decrease of 46,693 unemployed residents and an increase of 88,445 employed residents. Indiana's total labor force, which includes both Hoosiers employed and those seeking employment, stands at 3.36 million. The state's 63.5% labor force participation rate is above the national rate of 61.7%. The flood of unemployment claims stemming from the coronavirus pandemic has forced a request from Indiana officials to seek potentially $300 million in loans from the federal government. The borrowing is needed because the state's unemployment insurance trust fund that stood at nearly $1 billion before joblessness exploded in March has nearly gone dry. The State Workforce Development Agency is seeking $60 million to cover shortfalls for September, plus a projected $120 million for each October and November. Indiana is among more than 20 states and territories seeking federal loans for their unemployment funds. A local university was recently recognized by the U.S. Senate. Indiana Senator Mike Braun took to the U.S. Senate floor on Wednesday to celebrate Vincennes University Jasper campus and its 50th anniversary. The 2020-2021 academic year marks the golden anniversary for VU Jasper. Jasper High School students are fundraising for their exchange trip to Germany. Although the trip isn't scheduled to take place until the summer of 2022, the students are starting to raise money now with a special dinner from the Schnitzelbank. The dinner tickets are $12 each and can be purchased during a drive-thru on Sunday, September 27th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Dinners include a choice of fried chicken, 2 bratwurst or pulled pork, and includes German fries, baked beans, coleslaw, and a cookie. If you would like to purchase a ticket in advance, send an email to sistercitiesofjasperin@gmail.com. The DuBois County Humane Society is making a minor change to their operating hours this fall. Beginning on Tuesday, October 6th, the shelter's hours will be Tuesday to Friday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon. The shelter also has launched their annual treasure hunt fundraiser to help them with finding a forever home for stray animals in DuBois County. To purchase a ticket, drive by the DuBois County Humane Society on Warnsing Road in Jasper on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Drawings are on Fridays at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time until a grand prize winner is named. The shelter has had to cancel most of their fundraisers this year due to COVID-19 and is heavily relying on the funds raised through this treasure hunt. And we'll take a look at your weather forecast when we come back on 18 WJTS.